Hello everybody and welcome back to the Stanley Parable, episode 4, part 4. This time we're going to be actually doing the suicide ending. Because last time we accidentally got to the baby ending, which I will be doing more thoroughly later, which is like the more complete ending of it, but you need to do some cheaty cheats for it, so we'll save that for last. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to jump ahead to the pretty much the same spot where we did last time in the last episode, except I messed up. So yeah, I'll catch you back in here in a minute.
Through the red door.
Okay, we're back. This is where I messed up last time.
God, you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really
I haven't seen this before, actually. Oh, I did see it, but I don't recall it very well.
The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running, running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Oh, something's gonna kill me.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think
Is this just looping?
have a solution.
This is like physically impossible. This loop we're doing. Loading screen.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Is that all your dialogue? Cause then I'm leaving.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh no. That sounds so terrible.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
This one's pretty sad. Why do you have this staircase?
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Apparently there's extra dialogue if you walk back and forth. Ooh.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Yeah, we're trying to go for a completionist kind of thing here on the Stanley Parable, so...
Go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Oh yes, there is, big boy. I'm trying to find my lost bike.
What are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Oh, this ominous staircase. Goodbye, cruel world. 360s.
Hey, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for? Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Okay. So I think this is the final leap here.
No, perhaps not.
Well, he doesn't seem very enthused. Cry.
God,
Beg me.
really how much you dislike my game?
No, I love it.
You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Goodbye, cruel world.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I'm just teasing you.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Sorry. Sorry, man. No, I just ate a bunch of Domino's. Bad deal, honestly. Oh, I'm never gonna get sponsored by Domino's now. Now that I've said that. I'd rather order local Chinese food. This is the best. It's the bomb. Yeah, way overpaid. I'm not even full and I ate all of it. Chinese food. I can spend $10 and not even be able to eat it in one sitting. Okay, now. Goodbye, cruel world.
Is it over?
Oh.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay. So, next ending. We did that one. Okay. Boom.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if
That worked out better than I thought.
What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
The wait
The thing
ending.
to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end.
Oh, goddammit.
He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
What?
Here it comes.
Oh, is this the loading screen? That was interesting. Oh, and it even resets your thing. Okay. So, look for these discs, find a computer with awaiting input. Go to them and press the use button on them. After this, you'll need to begin the game again each time. Here are the discs you need to look for. Here we go, boys. We are doing the Button Heaven ending. 419. 418 or 19.
Don't ever again.
423. Boss's secretary. Bam. Okay.
Finally.
434.
Wait, he thought to himself.
How do I get up here again?
All along, I got what I wanted.
Ah, there we
No
go.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he
Bam. And then, Stanley's computer. But received. And we enter heaven. Oops, I have to check out. Face punch. It's beautiful. Button heaven. Interesting. This is very interesting. Face punch. Interesting, you can't really see that there's a hole there without face punch. But with face punch, there is a massive hole there. I wonder why. Almost Lloyd is it. Okay. That is it for this ending. Okay, this next one is out the window. That's not that one. Go away. Okay, go to 434. Climb the desk. I just did it a minute ago. Walk in until you go up the chair. God damn it. This is 434. Yes, I just did this a minute ago. Ah, there we go. Okay. Crouch out the window. Oh, my lord, I hate you so much. I have to, like, walk around? No. How do I get... Oh, there we go. Okay, out the window.
At first,
Okay.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its
there's the window.
explanation of structural narrative tropes.
Oh,
Now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place?
there we go. Face
Why
punch.
don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Now this is game design.
Hey, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
See, it makes you think that this is an open infinite space, but you can see clearly it's just a regular room. So 2 options here. I guess we'll do both of them for, yeah, we'll do both.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on when you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay, so
There once was a man named
we'll go a little bit.
Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Savage.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Okay. So now we're gonna go back here and we're gonna do the no option.
Yet?
And we're back.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
I did.
This whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option.
Yep.
And now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever.
How do I continue from here?
Cheers.
Okay. So it looks like that's it for this one. Next ending, a go. Okay, SV cheats 1.
Stanley, this is
Here we go.
serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's
I like this one a lot.
to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room.
Okay, mate.
Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
So, we all know I don't learn things very well. So, what we're going to do is SV underscore. If I type it all out, we're going to keep going.
Oh, did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables. And I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a
notes room.
Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room.
Dear God.
I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try.
Oh, what was that? Oh. What do you think, my man? Can we SV cheats on you again?
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes?
Is that it? Are we done? Are we good? Can I continue to the next ending? It does appear so. Oh, thank you. Okay, so trying one more thing here, real quick, before we do the final ending, which will be the supreme baby ending. I've already called the art ending, and on this guide is called the transcendence ending. But we'll be cheating that up here in a minute after we attempt this disco Easter egg here. Apparently if we wait, this door will open back up. There we go. There we go. And it says it might be loud, but I mean, we're pretty awesome. So you walk back, click this button. Wow, that is pretty loud. Oh yeah. You never go recruit. Secrets. Once you go secrets for president 2016. Never get up on your dreams. William hides the best secrets. Don't touch the secrets. You never go secret. Super secret, bros. Secrets all the way. So I wonder if this ever has an end to it. I'll chill here for a minute and I'll tell ya. Okay, here we go. Oops. No. We're doing this live. Map. Baby game. Okay. We're here. Now we need this. Can I paste? Yes, indeed I can. And then we paste this. I'll have this in the comments here. And let's see.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move it.
What if this worked?
Right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Okay, I just can't play yet, that's why.
The message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes.
It shouldn't take me very long at all. Yep.
Good to see that enthusiasm. Keep it up, Stanley.
So there's 15 minutes already.
45 minutes left to go. Okay, so clearly you're in it for the long haul. Although I find it hard not to believe you're simply running a program to click the button over and over automatically, which kind of ruins the point of the game, don't you think? Wouldn't you get the art out of it? You can tell me in your post-play test analysis. Just popping in to say hi. I hope you weren't expecting more regular intervals of commentary from me, but that's not why you're here, is it? You're here for the game, for the art. For the endlessly spiraling sense of pointlessness and despair. Yes, this is what drives your every action. Keep clicking that button. For hope, for freedom, for science, for love. Don't ever stop. You know, I've been spending the last 2 hours here embroiled in thought, and it's occurred to me, this game is incomplete.
Oh no, here we go.
Something. It still doesn't have that oomph. What is it, I thought to myself? What could possibly be missing from this incredible experience? And then in a moment of rapture, as though delivered by angels, it came to me. Before this moment, I was blind, but those days are behind us. I now understand the true manifestation of this game. It needs a puppy. That's right, this puppy is being lowered toward an aquarium filled with nothing but piranha. Now you have to click the second button to avert the puppy's death, in addition to the babies. This is it, Stanley. Art! I did it! Video games are art! But you had a good 2 hours or so to go, so I'll just let you get to that.
Look at this, I'm winning.
There is such a meaningful game to be played. Bon chance, mon ami. Good to see both the puppy and the baby are still alive. It warms my heart to see how deeply the message of this game has resonated with you. I can only imagine the joy welling up in your chest. The sheer joy of such pure distilled life essence flowing through your veins. It must be amazing. I'm jealous of you, truly I am. No, seriously. I'm deeply envious of your position at this very moment.
Okay, here we go.
The joy of artistic expression must be even stronger now. Drink it in, Stanley. Few people on this planet will ever get such an experience. Peer through space and time. The universe unravels itself at your...
I wish this wasn't so loud.
This is the one true meaning of life. I know
Okay,
you said this would go on for 4 hours, but what if you never stopped? Think about it. You could just keep going forever. Visitors would come from around the world to see the man who never stopped pushing the buttons. You would be famous. That's what you've always wanted, right? To be famous?
No, I want to win.
Beauty to flow through you for all of eternity. You could have both of these things. We'll talk about it when you get there. Have we really been doing this for over 3 hours? Goodness, how time flies. Wouldn't you say it? Nearly there, Stanley. Art itself is about to burrow into your skull. Aren't you excited for spiritual immortality?
Of course!
Independence and oneness with the beauty and essence of all beings? Just a few seconds now.
Oh. Hello? Is it over? Fear me, mortal, I am yet it's a divine art. Others, but you cannot read this text. Now that when you die, I'll personally carry your spirit across the river, into the garden, built within the emotions of a flower. Blix wind. Blizzwizen, because X's are Z sounds. There, we will live together. We will dance and eat and sin, and you will do improv comedy based on suggestions from me for all eternity. Oh, Domino's is back. Oh God. This is your reward for your work here today. Go now. Live your normal human existence and await me in the life that follows this one. I love you. God. And you know what? That, to me, is my completionist run of the Stanley Parable. So unless whenever somebody happens to watch these videos, they say, Roll 9, you actually missed something. Then, my dear friend, I will gladly go back and do Stanley Parable again. But, without any further ado, thank you so much for watching my Stanley Parable series, and I'll see you all in the next one. Rule 9 said no. Just thought I'd pop in after the fact and say that these achievements are really funny. Specifically, don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years, and it is impossible to get this achievement. But yeah. Bye.